Coming to you live from the brand new Beneath the Vines studio is an update to a story that's been a festering wound in the community for months. The Grange development project, while stalled temporarily, has been revitalized, and behind closed doors in clandestine hallways, this project is gaining momentum. While initially a positive project that the City Council thought would revitalize downtown, this was fiercely opposed by local residents. After the community mobilized to stop the Grange project, a second, more insidious recursive bill is making its way through the back channels of the shadow government. While dormant, these projects serve as a stark reminder of the importance of civic engagement and participation in making sure the community is always vigilant and safeguarded against those that seek to do us harm. Enjoy the highlights of the story so far as we prepare ourselves for the third onslaught. Many people were swayed and impressed by the video and broke out in cheers supporting the project, as you can see.
There is a debate that's raging over a proposed luxury glamping resort in Napa. The City Council is meeting right now to vote on a final approval. As Kara St. Cyr reports, supporters say that it would be a big business boost, but opponents say the location would create some major headaches.
Napa zoning laws should be applied fairly, not rewritten for one land holder's financial gain. Thank you.
Thank you.
And today is Napa's birthday, and I want to invite everybody here as a community to applaud the council and mayor.
The audience as well. I hope I didn't wait 3 years to be limited to strictly 3 minutes. I'm Perry Mead Murray, owner along with my 2 adult children of the Silverado Trail parcel. It is also my hope to bring down the temperature in the room as well as in the community at large. As aside from very valid concerns, which our team will be addressing very carefully, very thoughtfully, there seems to be an overwhelmingly large amount of inflamed rhetoric, much of it fear-based, that has arisen, highlights some family background. Many projects in the past the proposals in the past were rejected because they really did not fit the land. This project is designed to fit the land, not the other way around. We've waited a long time for the right kind of proposal.
Please.
May we strive collectively to address valid concerns and rise above the fear-based inflammatory rhetoric. We ask that you consider this unique project as beneficial to Napa and give it your utmost reasoned consideration. Thank you so much.
Next speaker, please.
Good evening, Mayor, members of the City Council. My name is Neil DePaula. I'm the founder and CEO of AutoCamp Hospitality Group. I deeply respect this community and I honor our neighbors. I know decisions like this are never easy, and I appreciate the thoughtful consideration you have this evening for this project. At AutoCamp, our mission is simple. We inspire guests to create core memories through meaningful connections and unforgettable outdoor experiences. We achieve this by staying true to our values, and they shape everything that we do as an organization. We believe in inclusiveness and community. Everyone is welcome around our campfires, and we foster partnerships that strengthen the bonds between our guests, our team, and our community and neighbors. We respect and celebrate nature. From sustainable design to programs that help our guests learn to embrace the outdoors, we form deeper connections with nature, and we're dedicated to protecting the land that makes Napa so special. The Grange Campground will be a place for families, couples, and friends to experience Napa's beauty in an immersive way, offering a more affordable alternative to the high-end resorts that permeate around Napa, while preserving a connection to nature and community. AutoCamp's commitment to Napa will extend far beyond our guests. Through our $1 a night program, we will support local organizations that are trying to support conservation, land stewardship, and environmental education in Napa. Additionally, we invite community groups and neighbors to use our meeting spaces for gatherings and fundraisers, because everyone is truly welcome around our campfire. The Napa Planning Commission's unanimous recommendation last fall, following a comprehensive CEQA review, reflects our responsible and thoughtful approach. As professional operators, we take safety extremely seriously. Our team follows rigorous protocols, and we proactively design our properties with resilience in mind. Thanks to our team's preparedness and ongoing attention to our properties and facilities, we've hosted almost 1 million night stays now without a single fire incident on property. These moments underscore our commitment to safety, preparedness, and responsible stewardship of our land. 2 years ago, when wildfires that started off our property threatened one of our locations in Mariposa, California, our extensive defensible space was so effective that firefighters and CAL FIRE actually used our property as a command center to help fight the fires. Similarly, during Hurricane Helene last year, our teams in Asheville executed our emergency plan to relocate over 60 units the night before the hurricane arrived. Thanks to their swift response after the disaster, we were able to provide needed housing for emergency workers and neighbors in the aftermath of the disaster. As a long-term owner-operator, we're committed to supporting local businesses, uplifting community organizations, and honoring Napa's values. We are here to earn your trust through our actions and long-term stewardship. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Heather Dooley. I live on Silverado Trail. I bicycle that section of Silverado Trail every week. It is a very dangerous section.
Few and cause problems for so many even considered for this valley. Why do we need to add in more outsider draw when Napa Valley is already world famous? This is proposed as a tourist draw, right? This is like Amazon creating an ad campaign. Everyone knows who we are. It's a waste of time and money, and it's environmentally destructive. We have a plethora of affordable options for people wanting to enjoy this region in our public parks, trails, and reserves that were already so hard fought for. Every single one of the animals, plants, even fungi that call the parcel home, and our safety as citizens and our peace of mind as citizens matter more than a development. And large-scale developers care more about dollars, clearly, than safety and environmental integrity here. Those of us that live near this parcel, like myself, 4 blocks away, and live the dangers presented by all tonight are not fearmongers. Calling people with common sense fearmongers is insulting and easy to do for people that don't live near them. So let's be upfront and real. AutoCamp developers and supporters, you are outnumbered and out-researched. City Council, Chamber of Commerce, and all respective city employees, you work for residents and people that voted you in, not capitalists disguised as people helping our community. Meet family. Protecting Atlas Peak watersheds and then proposing projects that ruin them is counterproductive and hypocritical. We are to be taken seriously. It's time to stop building for the sake of building and making money. It's time to give land control to Mishawapa indigenous tribal nations in our area, and it's time to put money behind and the people first. Thank you.
There's no way you can get through this and think that it's a smart development. Not in this site. Judy Buffington has been fighting back for months against a proposal that would turn part of Napa Valley into a glamping destination.
I'm not saying that I'm against glamping. I'm saying you're on a major, it's a state highway with 2 lanes and no shoulders.
Mr. Mayor, Council, my name is Gordon Huther, and I'm a neighbor to the property being discussed this evening. Specifically, Darcy, Sue, and I live less than a half a mile from the property. And for me, for about 25 years, I've driven by that site 2 to 5 times a day. My business is on Monticello Road. We shop on Trancas. And I understand that there's a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety in the room this evening, as there often is when there's a new project being proposed. I understand that fear, but believe the concerns have been thoughtfully addressed by the applicant and our very capable staff. The concerns, I believe, are traffic, flooding, fire, and noise. I hope everyone's had the opportunity to visit the Bad for Napa website, where you will find on their splash page houses fully engulfed in fire, people having fun, horrible, car accidents, LA-style traffic jams, billowing smoke, and flooding. The only potential disaster left is locusts and earthquakes. My impression of this website is that it's heavy on NIMBYism and it's heavy on fear-mongering. 3 minutes is not long enough to break it down for each concern, but I would say driving by the site every day, I'm not saying there's never been a car accident, but I've not seen one. I rarely see heavy traffic. Hey, do you mind? Do you mind? Yeah, I mean, really. So rude. So the heavy traffic in the recent storms, south of Oxbow Preserve flooded, but this property had some puddles. I drive by it every day. All right.
It's okay.
Well, as a proponent of the project, I would like to point out that the previously approved project of 4 large houses require literally thousands of dump trucks of dirt to fill that site for those 4 houses. And the removal of I just can't believe this, so rude. And the removal of 70 trees, mostly oak. This project requires the removal of only 8 trees and is a much gentler touch on the environment. And what a bonus, a bike trail along the entire frontage of the property. There's a lot of support for this project that has been endorsed by the Bicycle Coalition, the Chamber of Commerce, and staff supports the project, as has the Planning Commission. I took the time to visit their property in Guerneville, and it was delightful. It was totally chill with families and dogs in a beautiful natural setting. This project offers a wonderful hospitality alternative to your typical hotel experience, and I urge you to approve this project, as I believe this is a gift from Napa on all levels. Thank you.
Thank you, Gordon.
Everyone for coming tonight, for your comments, for sticking with us till the end. Sorry for all my coughing. We are a tourist destination.
I do think it'll cause, at the number we're looking at now, bad things to happen either way. Having traveled to many places and seen that, so yeah, I'm kind of where you guys are. I feel comfortable.
I don't know that items presented to you, we shared a case study on how at Autocamp Asheville, a similar project, we had a right in, right out only access point. We were able to work with all the map service providers to show them that there is now a new type of circulation getting to the site. It is not that we can create our own route by our own discretion. It is because there is now a new legal point of circulation that a property owner is able to amend the access point. As it relates to density, this is where we spend most of our time. It's a balance of trying to deliver the highest quality project, make the offsite commitments that we've committed to here with the bike trail, and density is a key component of that. And hearing your comments, I think this proposal addresses more than just density, but also the concern about campfires. Our track record and having maintained 0 fire incidents, permanent impacts are limited to the site. And given that the pad where the unit will be sitting will be compacted, it will be held in place, and we'd like to propose, maintain to be able to have units in the floodplain during the non-winter months. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your willingness to try to get to yes and address a lot of these valid concerns that have come up. So I'm looking down to my left and to my right on those concessions that were made to lower the density, work with Caltrans on trying to.
Councilmember Di Natale?
Nay.
Narvaez?
Yes.
Painter?
Nay.
LaRose?
No.
Back to what do I have left on the agenda? Thank you for your patience. Thanks for your
Just take a right turn, buddy. You're out.
What's that?
Ask a question.
Okay, I'll give you 1 minute. Ask a question.
I'd like to propose removing the fire pits, any wood burning from the project.
Yeah, that's going to be difficult at this time. I mean, I guess it can. I don't know the process on a resubmittal, but we'd have to go through the process again.
Somebody can make a motion. I mean, we asked them to reduce it. They reduced it, and then we said no. So somebody else can make a motion.
Well, I think I don't have to look at the attorney. I don't know how we would go from here. We just took an action that said that we were denied the application. And they offered another concession. It's going to be tough to undo that.
Yes. Back to the question maker. What you've done here is, I think, the motion has been made with 80 units and a slight modification of the condition. That motion failed. If there's another motion on the table with some other iteration, I think, of the project, that would be up to the city council.
I mean, there was a lower number mentioned by somebody else. I mean, would that be something that will be considered? I don't know if the applicant would consider a lower number, but I didn't. Somebody threw out a lower number for units to be considered.
Well, I don't know that it's fair to the applicant. I mean, they've offered to remove all fire pits, so I don't know that you want to go in there and negotiate now on a lower number yet. We asked for a lower number, we got it. Council didn't support it, so if you want to make another motion. Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you.
City Attorney, any report on closed session?
Thank you. What if we were to introduce a left turn lane?
Pardon me?
What if we were to introduce a left turn lane?
Yeah, we're going to have to take it up again. I think you're going to have to reapply. Start tonight.
If you don't mind, we heard what you said you wanted. We thought we were giving you what you wanted.
So did I.
And we're willing to give more. And if someone would like to make a motion with 75 units max, a left turn lane, and no wood burning, I would be open to that. I would request that if one of you would be so kind to do it. Because I feel like we got some direction. We feel like we gave you that, and then everyone said no. So I'm just a little confused.
Not everyone, but
I mean, I would agree with that. I mean, what's the point of reducing the numbers? We're just going to say no. I mean, it looks like they're willing to negotiate on that number. The motion is 70 units at the left-hand turn and no fire pits. I would make that motion, amending the current recommendation to those numbers. I don't know if I have that support, but given the fact that we asked for something they moved the needle and we were saying no, I think it's a little unfair in that negotiation, but if somebody else is going to do at 70 with the left-hand turn and no fire pits, I'm willing to make that motion.
Then make it.
Yeah.
I make that motion.
So we have a motion now on the few items. Is the Attorney clear on what that was? Now the next condition is to reduce the units to
70 with the left-hand turn and
no fire.
So we'd be looking for a motion for the same action, so the 3 documents in your agenda packet with the modification of the use permit to 70, is that correct? And then a modification to condition, I think it's 18A, if I'm not mistaken. Sounds like you're asking for a left turn lane, is that correct?
Correct. So left turn lane and no fire pits.
And that language of the condition would need to be at the discretion of Caltrans because this is their state highway. And so it would be something to the effect of, and if our traffic engineer wants to help me with this one, I gladly will accept it. But the applicant shall contact Caltrans in consultation with city staff to obtain permission to install a left turn lane into the site and shall install that left turn lane if they are allowed to do so prior to building permit issuance.
I think that works fine, especially since our initial traffic study identified that even without the left turn lane, it would be safe and meet Caltrans standards. So the condition where we put it on Caltrans to determine whether the left turn lane is acceptable would work for city staff.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just to clarify, when I was talking about removing the fire pits, I was talking about wood burning, right? And if there's another fire pit alternative that you'd be comfortable with, we'd appreciate that.
Wood burning, yes.
Yeah, no wood burning.
Yes, we have a motion. A question on the motion?
Yes, I would suggest, I will make a friendly motion that we postpone this definitely to another date and time to hear this. I think it's gotten a little muddled about what we're actually talking about. It's midnight, we've all been here for a long time. We don't typically negotiate with applicants when we've got something on the floor, and I would prefer that we bring this back.
A lot of legal ramifications.
So we have a motion. Legal counsel already said it would be at the council's discretion if we want an additional motion. I think it was pretty clear on what the concession was made. We have a motion for by Council Member Narvaez. Is there a second down the road? Council Member Painter.
I think we really need some clarification on Vice Mayor LaRosa's suggestion. I am not comfortable going through this round of negotiations with the applicant. I think we've made a lot of statements tonight. We have a lot of information. If the motion is to continue, I'm fine with that. But if the motion is to amend, I'm not comfortable with that. So what is it that's on the table?
Well, I think it's going to die for lack of second.
Yeah, so that's what it sounds like. If it's the next option will be to continue this does that mean continue this conversation to another council meeting or are we talking about asking them to reapply? Because I heard that
I'm not suggesting that they reapply. I'm suggesting if that we're going to entertain this negotiation, that we do it on another date.
I would be fine with that.
So make that motion. You called it a friendly motion.
My motion could die for lack of second, but my motion would be that we postpone this.
I would second.
The motion by Vice Mayor Luros, seconded by Councilmember Painter, to postpone any further negotiations with the applicant. Or postpone the meeting and reconvene, let the applicant and staff renegotiate.
Correct. Yes, that's my understanding.
And the residents.
Correct. That was a second too on that one?
I think that's second.
It was voted down. Yeah.
So you ready?
I was just following that we would postpone making this decision to a further meeting. How discussions go between now and then, I think, is is a little unclear to me.
I'm gonna withdraw my motion. I think it's more complicated than it needs to be.
Well, I think the decision was made on a 3-2. Yeah, 3-2 denied the application.
And what I'd say to City Council is I think you have given clear indication to the public and to the applicant, I think where the votes are at, and I think you could leave it alone at this point. The applicant could always come back to staff. Staff could always bring something back to you in the future.
Thank you. So, now we're going to try to finish this up. And I didn't make it. I didn't make midnight. So, now we can report for action taken in closed session.
Thank you, Mayor. Just wanted to know for the public.
We don't understand.
The council took no action other than to basically deny the motion that was on the table, and so there's no action on the application tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Just wanted to know for the public that the council did convene in closed session to consider 3 items. Let me go to that list. With regard to item 7A, conference with labor negotiators, no action was taken. With regard to item 7B, conference with legal counsel, anticipated litigation regarding the Blue Oak Hagstrom claim. The council voted for in the affirmative, with Councilmember Mary Luros conflicted out of the decision to essentially not accept the late claim that was submitted. And also with item 7C, conference with legal counsel, initiation of litigation. The council voted for in the affirmative to initiate litigation. The particulars of that matter will be shared at the time the litigation is filed. And I also wanted to note that Mary Luros, Councilmember Luros, conflicted out of that decision as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Comments by City Council, City Manager. Go to City Manager first. Down the line.
How my shoulders look. The importance of momentum. The Grange once again has been gaining it, but the Rebobs haven't. Or have they? Join us next time.